Bradley here, hope you are doing well as always. And today I would like to talk to you about Poland's biggest secret and talk about a couple of fantastic amps which have come my way and what I want to share to you. So because I'm limited in my room, we're going to do a little camera change and we're going to show you these amps and what you heard at the beginning going through one of them. So let's cut to it and let me show you these cool amps. So here are the amps. These are JK amplifiers and we got two of them. We got the JK40 here and the JK vintage SE30. So at the beginning of the video I was going through this amp and I'll be doing some close-up shots as I'm waffling onto you very quickly because we want to play, you know. But like I say, these amps are from Poland, all handmade, point to point, all that kind of stuff. This one here, the JK40, is as simple as it gets. What I really like. All right, so we've got a volume which is basically kind of pushing a little bit of oomph, bit of gain, and then we got the treble, a middle, bass, and of course a master volume, and then standby and off, all that kind of stuff. And then round the back, which I'll make sure I get a shot of, is no, got the effects loop and whatnot. So this is what I played at the beginning. There's no reverb on this one, so I was using a reverb amp, and like I said, I'll get some more sounds in a sec. And this amp here is the SE30, and this does have reverb, very nice reverb. And you can literally, you know, there's a spring reverb, you know, and all these little switches I really like. You know, I know it may seem simple, like the chicken head knobs I really like as well. This one is a little bit more going on. You've got a presence and a resonance EQ knob and whatnot. You can get a little bit more gain with this. The headroom on both these amps is ridiculous. So, like with any great valve amp, you know, even though it's saying 30 watts or 40 watts, it's a very loud 30 watt, 40 watts, trust me. And because we're kind of stuck at home at the moment, I only can push them so loud. I have been mucking around, but I've got to be a little bit careful. But these have got some balls, these amps, all right, definitely. Now, one thing I should say as well, these are not trying to copy any other guitar brand. You know, you get a lot of boutique amps which are, you know, their take on a Fender amp or their take on a Marshall amp or their take on a Vox amp. And you know, fair enough, but what I like about these guys is that they're not trying to copy anyone, they're trying to do their own unique voice on it, okay? Obviously everyone's got their influences, and you know, over 50-60 years, when you know, we all kind of go back to the godfathers of the 60s rock blues scene, don't we, you know, but they're not trying to copy Fender or Marshall or anything like that. They are JK amplifiers, you know, and that's how I think it should be. Should say as well as guitar amps, they do bass amps, which is really cool for our fellow bass players, and their bass amp recently got Gear of the Year in Bass Player magazine, which is very cool. But these amps, they are, you know, I would put them up there with any of the kind of amps available out there right now. They're really cool. So what I'm going to do, I've got just a couple of pedals down there. You know, these have got such a great clean platform, and then, you know, take pedals very well, especially in this world. That's what a lot of guitar players like to do. And because I can't turn the amp up to 10, though I wish I could, you know, we're gonna line a little bit of a naughtiness overdrive and whatnot to get it going. So I'm gonna play a bit in that, and then I'll play a bit on the SE30 as well, and then just so you can hear the sound. So I've got my Telecaster, I've got my Gibson 345. We're just A/B between the sounds, and I'll put something on the screen so you know what amp it is. Probably a picture of the amp I'll put up so you can see. And let's see what we get. Let's move on to another camera. So there you have it, the two amps from JK Amplifiers. They both have their own characteristics for sure, which is really, really cool. The reverb on that SE30 sounds fantastic. So much so I had to turn it down a little bit. I was like, oh, I've got to tame it to kind of match what the new neighbour pedal was doing for the JK40. But yeah, both have their own individual sounds, which is fantastic. You know, people are going to like one over the other, I expect. I look forward to seeing some of the comments in the comment section below. I mean, if I had to pick, I would probably choose the JK40 just for me. But at the same time, I like some of the stuff in the SE30 as well. So it's like with all gear, it's hard, you know. But no, check them out. I'll put all the links in the description box below to their website, to their Facebook, to their Instagram, all the good stuff what the kids like nowadays. And check them out, because I expect you may not have heard of these guys before, but I've got a feeling you're gonna a lot more soon, you know. So really, really good. So JK Amps, thanks for reaching out and let me know about your great stuff, because it's they're great, man. They're great. Oh, I should say I'm going for a 2x12 JK amplifier with the speakers, which I can't think of the top of my head, but I'll be putting them in right now. Could I check? Do check them out, guys, like I say, and I look forward to seeing some of your thoughts in the comment section below. I love reading all of them. And me and JK Amps and my Gibson and Telly say goodbye. Hope you're doing very, very well. See you soon. Mike Bradley signing out. Bye!